Greetings, fellow survivors. This video is my discovery of a dead body in the forest near a town I was just in. I had intended to record my entire journey from spawn till death, eventual death, because I don't believe you would ever not die in this game. But the initial recording, my fraps died, so I couldn't record, and then the second time I was playing, I forgot to start recording to start with, so I lost all that. But we pick up now, where I was intending to head towards, because beforehand I found a tent and I wanted to go find a good spot to set it up, but as I was running through the forest I heard the dead player body sound of the flies, and lucky to have that sound because I would have never found this body otherwise, because of the guy in the ghillie suit. All you could really see was his gun, and believe it or not, this guy had night vision goggles, which, as I'm told, are extremely rare, and I am just super lucky to have found them. But you can see that backpack I've got is one of those 16 slot ones, and the unlucky person that belonged to before it belonged to me happened to log in right in front of me while I was in a supermarket, and regrettably I had to kill the guy because I didn't know what he was going to do when he saw me, so I just shot him. So I was fairly lucky there to get a bigger backpack so early, because this character is probably only about 2 or 3 hours old, so it's got fairly decent gear for the age of character. And you can see the tent there in the backpack, and I'm just trying to decide at the moment what I wanted to collect. So yes, I just thought I'd try a little bit of audio commentary on the video, because I wasn't actually on with anybody at this time, so there was no conversations. Okay, so where we pick up now, I actually logged out of that server and decided to check out the night vision on a server that was night time. So here is my first few moments of night vision usage, and I'm just having a look around for zombies to see if there was any active, because if they're already there, then you know that there's a player already around, so you don't want to go around unless you know where that player is. It's me just checking it out, the night vision still, but in a moment we will see something quite interesting. My very first time as well, and here it is. Oh, wait, it's coming up, trust me. And I've still testing out how night vision works, looking around. Did I see it yet? I guess not. Come on. Come on. Oh, testing night vision again. Okay, so I seem to be taking longer than I remember to see what the point of this is. Look to your left, you idiot. Anytime today would be good. Oh, I think we see it. Yes, there we go. A tractor. An actual tractor. Now, I decided to check this building out first before checking the tractor out, because I assumed that it was going to be in need of repair, so I wouldn't have actually been able to use it. But as we find out later on, that you can actually drive the tractor, and so I end up actually having to fight a bunch of zombies, because my assumption of how day-night worked is that zombies couldn't see couldn't see you at night like other people, but as I get closer, because I would have normally been crouching, prone crawling to that barn, but I just assumed because it was night time and they wouldn't be able to see you, I could just slowly prone walk there. But that seems to not be the case, because as soon as I get relatively close, I am aggroed by the zombies. My feeling is that it had to be the sound, because if they can see it as well as they can during the day at night, then you're screwed. Because I think I hear now that, yeah, they're coming at me. And I decide, screw that, I'm running away. But I figure, oh, there's nowhere to go. So I turn. And eventually decide to shoot at the zombies. Sometime. Come on. I'm not a very good shot in this game, as you could probably tell. Though it doesn't help that when you walk, your aim is pretty much screwed. Actually, I might just skip ahead a little bit, because this might be a little boring. Okay, so after getting aggroed so easily last time, I decided to slowly make my way in this time. And I may have not cut the video enough, but we will shortly see the next fight, because I still aggro a butt ton of zombies, and I swear it has to be the sounds, because I'm pretty sure I hear one inside, and that's why I'm so cautious about going in there. And I see one on the other side and wait for it to get past, but as I go in, slowly, yep, I see it, but it sees me, so I book it again, and I believe I aggro, yep, here we go. Don't know how, unless they can see through the buildings. Lucky shot there. And just because of the shooting, just zombies from every direction just coming in now. So many lucky shots this time, except for that guy. And this is when I realised that the ammo that I've been collecting for the gun is no good, and it's for the double barrel shotgun, which evidently you can't use on the Winchester. So I start bleeding and need to bandage myself here. So, yes. Okay. Yeah, I realised that the ammo's all messed up now, because it's no good for this gun. And I'm trying to work out how to convert the ammo to be usable in this gun, but Seeing as I'm still so new at this game, I didn't really know what is going on. That there was different types of shotgun ammo for different types of guns. Anyway, I decided to stick with the Makarov for now. Going around looking for anything lootable. This is actually before I realise that there's a different icon over the zombies when there's actually something to loot from them. But yes. Anyway, when I go in there, I decide I find a double barrel shotgun, and it's okay. It's loud as hell when I used it on the zombies, because as when I went inside the building, I got aggroed again. But luckily, because they walk inside a building still, that I was able just to take care of them with the shotgun. But there was also a Lee Enfield in there, and I don't like Lee Enfields because they're so loud, but I figure my choice was either the shotgun or the Lee Enfield, and the shotgun you can only do 2 shots before you had to reload, whereas the Enfield had 10, so I decided to stick with that. Anyway, I might just skip to the tractor, so we'll pick up there. So I've now finished in that building. I killed probably another 5 to 10 zombies from getting aggro just going in there. So I figure the area is pretty clear now. I can just run about as I like. And I'm heading back to where the tractor was, and I'm assuming that I probably won't be able to use it because from what I've heard you need to repair the vehicles before you can use them. However, I get here and look at that. It starts up. First go. And I can drive it about. But as I didn't really want to just drive somewhere where there'd be lots of zombies and people, I just head off into the forest to put it into a spot that I will know and can come back to later on, because I wanted to set up the tent before I die again and like offload some loot to use when I die again, because the one I'm carrying around now I don't need it all. So yeah, so I'm heading off towards town, just taking around the area. The thing is loud, so I assumed I was close enough to be aggroing the zombies at this distance, but it seems like I wasn't. Anyway, I think that's probably enough for now, and I'll catch you guys next time.